Ozfest fireworks. It was an event locally.
Yeah.
It's basically, as the Lake Expo's article reads, it's a festival, Ozfest, and it ended abruptly on Saturday night when a rogue rocket reportedly exploded the event into mayhem. Now, it's an annual fireworks extravaganza as well as a competition. Sounds kind of cool, right? With highly coordinated displays, often even synchronized to music. Now, the public may attend by purchasing tickets, and this year's event was over the weekend, the 13th and 14th. Lake Expo quotes, according to eyewitnesses, in the middle of one of the shows, the evening of the 16th, which would have been Saturday night, one of the fireworks went off trajectory and exploded in the midst of a group of vehicles. An eyewitness who spoke with the emergency responders on scene had told Lake Expo that the explosion shattered the glass on more than a dozen vehicles and deployed some vehicles' airbags, including the airbags of a fire truck.
Wow.
One person reportedly suffered minor injuries, though Lake Expo was not immediately able to confirm the extent of those injuries or whether any individuals were hurt. Now, the event was canceled or ended early as a result of the incident, and organizers weren't able to be reached for comment on Saturday night. Now, luckily, this wasn't worse, and when you're talking about fireworks, there's always this type of risk, and the article almost made it seem worse than it was, because anytime you attend something like that, we've seen it, Chris, at events together.
Yeah.
Fireworks, they're very popular at sporting events and big celebrations. Misfires can happen. It happens all the time. I mean, you're playing with fire, you're playing with bombs.
Yeah.
And so this one, it did shatter some glass, and there was, it looked like, a minor injury reported, but could have been a lot worse. And I'm glad that our story, our report, wasn't about any serious injury, any fatality, because it wasn't really disastrous. I mean, a rogue rocket blew up, some cars need to be replaced, some windows.
Could have been a lot worse.
Scary situation, but everybody was able to go home by the end of it.
You know, it makes me smile because you have had a couple of mishaps with fireworks over the years. I mean, scary mishaps where somebody could have been hurt. So now when we're at like a fireworks show together, I'll be looking, where did Will go? You know, and usually go inside, out of the way to be safe. Because, I mean, if you have had a close call with those things, you remember that gets a little spooky and scary. And I tell you what, people have blown fingers off, hands off. It's not a joke. It's a real thing, man.